Just press this button and things gonna go crazy on you. We gotta fight some robots going on in here. What's up, everybody? Badass Games, welcome back to Tomb Raider Level Editor King Arthur Project, and we are in the second level. This is called the Crystal Hunt, and we gotta find the last crystal. It's going to give us something very interesting. Alright, so as you enter this area, you see the symbol in the upper left-hand corner, let you know that there's an autosave. Okay, this is sort of a wide open area. There's really not much to explore, but just remember that this opening is right here, and there's nothing in there that you can do right now. So what you need to do from here is, let's go ahead and light a flare. By the way, you're gonna get plenty of flares, so if you're looking around here, go ahead and use your flares pretty, you know, just go ahead and just go to town with your flares, because it's pretty dark in here, and they give you plenty of them, which is a good thing. I'm so glad that they give you plenty of flares. I like the fact that there's finite number of flares, but they give you plenty, so that way you can never run out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get a secret. If you notice, I climbed up to the very top. I climbed up one box, and I climbed up to another box, and up to here, and then here I am. Okay, and the secret's over here, and I'm going to grab this thing. There's only 2 secrets in this level. Alright, so I lit another flare. I've actually had a couple issues with grabbing ledges with the flares lit in this level, and I'll try to point them out when I get to those points, so that way if you're running around with your flares lit, you don't get stuck. Alright, here is the first secret of the level. It contains 2 pickups worth of flares. So, I mean, you get plenty of flares. I mean, they even come in secrets. That's all. It's just flares in the secret. Oh well. But still, this is, there's a bunch of places where it gets really dark, so it'll come in very handy. Alright, let's do another running jump over to this side. Oh crap, my flare's given... Don't want to have a flare death. Of course, you could actually fall right here and you'll be fine. Let me go ahead and light another flare because I know it's dark for you guys. Try to use the flares as much as possible in this dark, dark level. Not all the levels are this dark, so you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Alright, so back into this area. Okay, I basically, if you don't know where I'm at, I went over there and I got the secret. I climbed up here originally, right here. This is where I climbed up. Down below is the box. Climb up here. I'm going to take a left. If you don't care about secrets, this is the proper way to go. And then you're going to go into this little room right here. Over here to the right, you'll see this wooden little desk thing. And on the ground, there is some more flares. And we're not even done picking up flares. We're going to be picking up flares throughout the rest of this level. So, yeah, there's plenty of flares to go around. Don't worry about them. We light another one. There's a wall right here, so... yeah, it's just kind of... It's very straightforward here once you come into this area. Alright, now when you come to this straight part where you see the window over there to the left, at the end of this hallway you'll find a switch. This is going to open up a gate in the other main area, the other large open area. You may have seen that if you were exploring. It gives you access to a chain that you can climb. Okay, now on our way back we're going to notice that there's some more flares back here in this corner. So let's make sure that we grab these before we move ahead. We're going to need as many flares as possible. Trust me, I mean, they give you so many flares. I'm not going to let this die. We have 94 flares, and it's the second level of the game, so... yeah, plenty of flares. Sweet. Now what we got to do is got to go back, light another flare, and we got to go into that other area, and we need to climb that chain. Okay, so that's what we're going to go do right now, as soon as I get out of here. Be careful on your way down to the ground, because you can fall and hurt yourself, and we don't want that to happen. Thought for a second I didn't pick up the flares of the secret. I was like, wait, no, it's just that the swirl is the same color as the flares, sort of. So, alright, over here is the opening. Okay, straight back, which would be to Lara's right now, back that direction, is where we came from. That's where she crashed her Jeep. And now we're here in this open area. Now the goal of this area is to get through these doors right here. It's a timed run, so I'm going to show you how to get through that. Over here is the gate that opened and the chain that we exposed, so that we can now climb up to the top here and make our way over to the lever that's going to open that door. Now this area right here where I'm climbing is extremely dark, and you may not notice this ledge if you don't have a flare lit. So make sure you light a flare when you come through here, and you'll be able to backflip and you'll be fine here. Alright, let's run and jump over to this side. Now this is the part where I had an issue with the flare. Make sure you don't have a flare lit when you're trying to make this jump. You want to jump and grab the... You want to jump and slide and grab the ledge and then shimmy over to the left. Like I said, if I had a flare lit and she wasn't grabbing the ledge at all while she had the flare lit. I think it's because it's going out or something, but she wasn't throwing it, so it wasn't technically a flare death. It was just I don't know, it must be some sort of weird bug that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so this is the lever that's going to open the door. This requires 4 to 5 pulls to open fully. So make sure, I'm going to pull it 5 times just to be safe. 4 and 5. Alright, now in order to make this run, what you want to do is you want to run off the edge straight for the door, and as soon as you hit the ground, roll, and then jump and turn around, and then you want to sprint, and then dive through the thing. That is actually what rolling when falling is good for. It is to prevent the animation that Lara does when she actually lands. She does this animation where she's like, oh man, it was a long fall, I gotta, you know, collect myself. Rolling while falling actually eliminates the animation, and it makes it quicker for you. Okay, here we are in this big, beautiful room. We got a swimming pool right here. You know, we're at an inn, right? We're at a... This is Lara. Lara bought an inn, and then she's at this place or something. I don't know exactly what's going down, but... a very beautiful place. Okay, so this is where you want to go. You will find this wooden box that I'm standing on right now, just to the right as you enter this area. And you can jump up to this ledge and then complete your climb up over here. Now the ultimate goal here is to pull, there's a switch right up there, you may be able to see it. That's what we're trying to get to right now. But we got to go a long way around to get to it. And I appreciate it when the puzzles do this too, by the way. I want to jump over here. Actually go in the other direction if you're having an issue with this jump that I just made. It's actually a lot easier to go around the other direction. Just so you know, in case you don't want to have to worry about that. But you want to jump and grab in the air so that way she doesn't hit her head and fall down to her death. So jump and grab in the air in order to make that jump. And over here we will find a ladder. If you decide to go the other way, you'd be coming from that direction, and the ladder will be on the other side. So make sure you grab this thing and climb to the top. And we are almost to that switch. We got to make a series of jumps in order to get there. Okay, so there's nothing else in this area, honestly. There's really nothing. There's no items. There's actually a texture over here that's completely black. Sort of a little thing that I found while I was trying to explore this area. But whatever, it's, you know, it's not supposed to be perfect, so... Alright, from here we just do a standing jump onto this platform. On this platform we do a running jump over to this one. And then just from after you stick your landing, do a standing jump to this one. Now, this platform we need to do a running jump and grab in order to grab this platform. Pull ourselves up and use the jump switch. Okay, one thing I didn't show you when I was down there is that there is a gate that we see right now down in the water. Okay, now we can get back down in the water. There's several ways to get down. You do not want to do a running jump and try to dive into the water. What you want to do is do a standing jump from this edge, and you will be fine. If you try to do a running jump, you'll hit your head, and she'll fall back a little bit and actually land on the pavement and die. Okay, so here's that gate. I didn't show it to you before, but this is where it's at. And then we can swim through here. Don't worry about breath too much. This is actually a pretty short swim, so... it is sort of mazy, but just hug the right wall, and you'll make it exactly where you need to go. There are no items in the water, okay? It's just open area, just places that kind of confuse you. But just hug that right wall, and you'll eventually be able to come all the way out and into this area right here. Now, in this area, the ultimate goal is actually right up there, directly above Lara's head. You can see the ledge sticking out. But we need to get up over there in that opening because that's going to open the door on that ledge that I just showed you. So that's the goal. We got to do a bunch of climbing and everything. We need to get on top of this box right here and then do a standing jump and grab this ledge in order to get ourselves started on these little awnings. Do a jump up here and then do a running jump and grab up to this ledge right here. You might even not even... You probably don't even need to grab the ledge. As for health, since I just took damage, I should let you know that it's... there is a boss fight in this level, so if you're worried about health, they give you plenty of med packs, so I wouldn't be too concerned about health. It is possible to get through this level in particular without using a med pack, as long as you're careful and all that stuff. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing a no med pack run, so like I don't even have to grab that ledge. I guess you can grab it from that side, but I'm not doing a no med pack run, so I'm not going to be trying to minimize my damage. I'll try to minimize my damage in places in order to show you how to get through them in minimal damage type thing, but for the most part, I'm not going to be too concerned. Alright, so you may not have seen me seen this ledge when I jumped and grabbed it, but it's there. Just follow the awnings up to this point. I should have a flare lit, and I apologize for not having it lit. This thing will take you all the way over to the ledge that you need to be on. You gotta shimmy around the corner though, but whatever, man. This is pretty cool little climbing puzzle they got going on here. So right here is our awning that we need. Pull ourselves up. Let's go ahead and light a flare. And then I guess you want to be in this corner right here. I'm not too sure exactly, whatever. But pull yourselves up onto this awning, and then now we can run and jump over to this awning right here, or this balcony. This is the door that needs to be open. We don't have it opened yet. We need to get into that opening that I showed you before. Now, there's a lot of things that the tutorial would have shown you. I didn't show you the tutorial, but I'll go ahead and tell you the moves as I come to them. Now, the tutorial has a lot of practice jumps when it comes to these decorations, like this balcony railing or whatever, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple things in this video that will help you out with trying to find some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and select the grenade gun because there's going to be a guy over there that we need to kill. I'm going to kill him pretty quickly with this thing. In order to get over to the awning, you can either do a running jump or you can just do a standing jump and press forward. She'll go over it just fine. Alright, so there's the dude with the gun. Make him poof. Body parts everywhere. I love it. Okay, he drops a small med pack, and he's also guarding the lever that we need to pull in order to open the door. I almost hit the wall and fell down. So let's go ahead and pull this thing once again. 5 pulls-ish is good enough. 4 and 5. Okay, so now we need to make it back over to this awning. Try to land so that way you can do a running jump over this to this thing quickly, because you got to get through this door. You could probably get to the edge and do a standing jump over here, but you probably need to crouch if you don't make it and you can't get through there by standing up. So good luck with you on that. Let's go ahead and open up this hatch right here. Okay, I picked up some flares over there in the corner. Let's light a flare while we're talking about it. Because we gotta go down this dark area. This is like pitch black. Alright, let's pull this lever. This is going to open up the door to get to the next area. Go ahead and pull that. Pull yourself up, and these doors right here you can open using the action button. Alright, now I'm actually going to select my pistols, because as soon as we walk out onto this balcony, there's going to be a guy behind us that spawns. And he will freak you out if you don't know about him. Just light him up, he'll eventually fall over. You can also ignore this guy if you really don't want to spend the time killing him, but there's another guy that spawns. He doesn't drop anything too, by the way, but there is another guy that spawns in this room that we can come back and grab an item from. We'll do that here in a sec. Now I'm back here on the balcony. It's kind of dark. You can see there's a ledge right here. There's also a ledge over there. Now you can do the same trick that I showed you. Do a standing jump from here onto that balcony, or you can do another trick where you can see Laura likes to run into these decorations. You can actually do a running jump over to this balcony and jump in, or hold the action button to grab the ledge. And it'll make yourself over to this area just fine. Okay, shimmy all the way around, and you'll get onto this next ledge, this next awning. And we're almost to the other end. Of course, I'm going to have to make my way back because I want to get that extra pickup, that extra small med pack. And you may want to too, because, you know, you're going to be using med packs or whatever in this game. Alright, so I ran and jumped over to this, and I got to jump over to this balcony. Let me select the grenade gun again, because as soon as I make this jump, there's going to be 2 guys on my left that are going to spawn with guns, and I want to eliminate them as quick as possible. One thing that you should know, they're already there. One thing that you should know is that the grenade gun does damage to you if you're within proximity of the explosion. So, be very careful. Just don't die. Use a med pack when you need to. Jump over this thing and just light these guys up. And let me go ahead and use a med pack. Awesome. Throw that thing back on our back, and then let's enter this. Oh, actually, let's not enter this room. If you notice, I guess I want to go back into this. There's a guy over there. He drops a small med pack, so I'm going to go back and grab that thing. Alright, so, yeah. Like I said, I do want to try to find all of the pickups for you guys so you know exactly where they're all at. And especially med packs, because I know that this is a very difficult game, and I want you guys to know where all the med packs are. That sort of thing. So we're going to go back and kill this guy and get that thing. Alright, do a running jump. You can do a running jump over to this thing just fine, so don't worry about that. Let me light a flare. It doesn't matter. It's going to be inside here in a second anyway. Jump right here, and then let's select the pistols, because I don't need the grenade gun. I can easily get behind this guy. Awesome. Now that he's taken a plunge, grab his small med pack, and let's make our way back to the doorway. This might take a little bit, but this is, now these first couple of levels that I'm doing, are kind of like an introduction to this game. This game is so massive that it has like a 4-level introduction before you actually get into the meat of the game, which is extremely awesome. I'm usually like when I play like Assassin's Creed 2 or something, like I remember the first time I played it, it took so long just to get to the title screen. I'm like, wow, that was all just an intro. So I don't know, I appreciate it. It's like I said, this kind of ties up the ending of what is it, the Twin Crystals saga or whatever. So this is tying it all up and going into the next one. All right, now as you enter this area, you hear that noise right there and you get autosave. What happened, what that noise was is just this door shutting. So don't worry about it too much. It was just saying, hey, you can't get back out. Didn't sound like a door to me, but... and it doesn't sound like a door at all. So I just want to make sure you guys understand exactly what's going on there. Alright, over here, this is what we came out here for. This is the item that we need. Let's grab this thing and then save the game. Because we are going to be fighting a boss, well, along with 3 gun guys. So, let's get out the grenade launcher. I'm going to use these in order to destroy the guys with guns. I can't draw my weapon right now. There we go. Ah. Alright, they're all dead. Now you gotta get away from this boss, by the way. He does a lot of damage to you with his melee attack. And let's use a small med pack. 2 of these guys drop the small med pack. I highly recommend grabbing these things before fighting this guy. I know that he's gonna be jumping around at you while you're trying to grab him, but you will not have an opportunity to grab these things after, in fact. Alright, he's about to attack me with that thing. And that catches you on fire. This guy is extremely similar, if not identical, to the boss fight with Set at the end of Tomb Raider 4. So, he does this lunge attack, he does a melee attack, he has a death animation if he kills you with his melee attack. Just avoid all of his blasts as much as you possibly can. He does this like 6 projectile blasts, he does a charge attack, instant 4 blast or whatever, horribly telegraphed. A really interesting fight. You can use the grenade gun on him too if you want to speed things up. But I'm just going to use the pistols. Now, when he dies, I'm going to let you know right now that the area that I'm standing right now goes away. Like, the floor just disappears, and you can go down below. You might want to keep that in mind before killing this guy, because you might fall down to your death. So just do side jumps to avoid his projectiles. I'm going to have to leave this area here before I finish this guy off. Yes. Just fall over, man. I'm interested to see exactly what happens when I kill him here, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game before I finish him off. Alright, he dies, and see the floor gave away, so just so you know, you wouldn't be able to pick up... Oh, wow, I fell all the way down to the bottom. There's actually 2 layers of giveaway tiles that you can fall on. You can avoid damage entirely. You might want to consider doing that. Shoot that box away, because there is a large med pack back here. I apologize for the darkness. There is a couple of other boxes you can shoot. None of them have anything in it, except that this box was kind of blocking this little thing that you can use the action button on and break Lara's leg, apparently, in order to open and crawl your way to the next area. And down below. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 ways to go. There's actually nothing down below on the left side, and it looks like the boss's health bar is bugged on my screen. That's okay. You'll see why here in a little bit. Alright, open these doors, get autosave. Now we want to do a running jump over this balcony right here and into this next area. And you may actually want to consider using a health pack, because you actually have to fight that dude again. As soon as you break this plane right here, you gotta fight this guy again. So that's why I wasn't too concerned about that health bar, because I knew I had to fight this guy again. He's the exact same as he was before. The only difference is now that if you get caught on fire, there's water you can put yourself out in, that I'm standing in right now. Now, if you do happen to get caught on fire, it is not just enough to stand in the water. You actually have to duck while you're standing in the water in order to put yourself out. So if you get caught on fire, keep that in mind. You have to actually duck like this in order to put yourself out. I'll try to show that to you here right now. See, I'm on fire, I'm in the water, but if I duck, I put myself out. So there you go, you guys. I did all that for you guys. I made waste of med pack for you guys. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, he takes a lot of shots, so Just avoid his melee attacks and side jump to his projectiles. He's gonna try to come attack me now. Oh wow, he almost got me. In fact, I don't think his lunge attack actually does damage. It's only his physical, like when he tries to punch you type thing. The lunge, it just seems like he's trying to close the distance between you and him. Which is actually very effective at doing that, honestly. Alright, he's almost done for. And now we get a visit from a friend. And there we go. We finally got rid of that guy. He's no longer an issue. Now, if you go exploring out here, you may find that over here, there is a large med pack hidden behind a gate, and you'll probably try to jump the gate to get it, and you'll find that you can't jump it. Well, another thing that they teach you in the tutorial is how to actually get over this type of gate. There is no other way into this area. They kind of exploit the fact that you can do this. What you want to do is just run into the gate, okay, and then jump and turn around in the air. She'll flip right over the gate, and you'll be able to grab this large med pack. Let's do the same thing back. So a lot of these moves like that, they actually teach you inside of the tutorial, and yes. Okay, so the hotel is now open. We have the topaz crystal, what we came out here for anyway, and we've completed the crystal set, and we're going to see exactly what we get for doing all of that. Okay, let's climb these steps. Over here to the left, we will find a group. This is Lara's hotel, so this is a hotel. There's rooms over here, and one in particular is this one right here with the red person outside of it, and with the blue on the sides. This door right here will open, okay? And there's nothing particularly... Well, I guess there is something extremely particularly interesting in here. This door right here is shut, okay? And that's definitely a door. And in order to open this door, you gotta go over here into the bathroom, right over here by the toilet. You'll find this switch. Alright, and this is going to give us access to the second secret of the level. The second and final secret of the level, in fact. Let's go over here and grab all the items that it has to offer. And as you notice, I have all secrets cleared there in the lower left. That means I found all the secrets in this level. And we are ready to continue on to the next one as soon as we get done picking up all the stuff, of course. Alright, we got a large med pack. We got like three flares and 2 large med packs in this area and are in this room. So we have so many flares, it's ridiculous. And by the way, if you guys did not notice, we have our friend Winston here. Tomb Raider 2 Winston. I love it, man. He doesn't make that oh noise, but whatever, man. It's nice to see that he's still around. Okay, so I went to the, what was it, the left as I came up the steps. If you don't care about secrets, go to the right. And you want to go all the way down to the end, to the third door in this section. You can open it, and we will see Cindy.
Lara, finally. I was so scared when I spotted that things went completely out of control.
Yes, luckily Curtis got there just in time.
Pull the jump switch on the right and follow me to the basement. Jean is already waiting for us.
Okay, so she gives you instructions about that jump switch and to go back down to the basement, which is exactly what you need to do at this point, assuming that you either don't want the secret or you already have it. So, pull the jump switch and go all the way down to the bottom. And you'll find the open door, and this is going to lead down into a familiar area. Remember, this is Lara's hotel. This is where we started this whole game from, and we're back in this little hidden area. We can't use our guns inside the hotel, by the way. The large med pack has replenished there, and also the flares that are in this chest have also replenished. So make sure you grab these things. However, like I said, you cannot use your pistols, so these boxes cannot open. I don't think that there's anything in them anyway. And this secret's blocked off too. So, you know, that sort of thing. Not that we need to get back in there to get the secret anyway, but, you know, just so that way you know that you can't really do everything like you wanted to do before. Okay, so now we are back into this area. As you can see, the curtain over here is shut, so you really can't go back. This is like as far as you can go. Here's John Yves, and here is where we placed the topaz crystal. This is going
Just
to...
in time.
Yes, you were. Thanks. I owe you.
That would be Curtis Trent. Now, I'm going to place the topaz crystal here and end this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching King Arthur Project on Badass Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.
What is this? It looks so familiar. This crystal. So these are now all powers combined? I wonder where I saw this crystal already. I will try to pick it up. I know where I saw it. It was a long, long time ago. Cindy, do you remember when we were classmates in school?
You